Good job, Chris.
It's looking pretty bad. Well, so I got this cool little bulkhead that runs through the car. All right, so I just heard the good news.
I don't know if it's good news, but it is news.
Oh my God.
That's what used to hold your main cap onto your rod.
Hey, he's still doing a good job.
This guy is probably the wrist pin out of the piston, maybe?
No, this is my keychain. I was wondering where that went.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Stellar. That part of the rod?
Looks like the rod, yeah.
This is some...
Got some bits. Oh, this is some Nissan material, black material, I'm guessing. Wow.
So it's tough to tell based on what we're seeing here where the actual damage occurred and what cylinders. Based on these being perfect and that being not.
Yeah, it's almost as if everything is fine. Yeah, I wonder why it wasn't running right.
Yeah, weird.
It's making some noise.
So one thing we gotta think about is that's all bent up.
Oh yeah.
So that's your inlet for your scavenge for your pump, right?
Yep.
So like that screen's gotta come out and all that get cleaned insane.
It's looking pretty bad.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah. So after grid life last year, when we took this car out for the one time, it did some runs. We had a little bit of damage. First off, it was a night event, and so hood pins got forgotten. That was the first time in a long time. So the hood flipped up, it did crack it. And then we also had a little bit of tandem carnage. You know, it happens. But the door got caved in a little bit, put some cracks in the Save on Carbon, but my buddy Steve next door, he took the pieces and he fixed them all up for us. He took the hood and you know, rebonded the lower skin, get it all looking fresh and new. And then the door, you know, the door took the most of the hit. It was, you know, got hit about here. You can see some of the tire mark, and then it cracked the hinge area, but it's all back together. It's, you know, a little bit of visual cosmetic damage, but otherwise it's nice and strong and ready to get back on there, ready to go back to the track. So we're gonna get that buttoned up back together, and this car will be ready to shreddy yet again. Fired up.
Just start up that vlog with a F-bomb. Hey, so do you want me to do like all that, and then all that? I mean, we're kind of doing everything on the car anyway, so.
I mean, I'm not too worried about doing double sides on this one because it's not an open end. So I'm not worried about like stuff getting in there.
Oh, right.
That was the difference on these ones.
Right.
Like not letting it weep in. Yeah, I mean, I would just do...
Like buzz the outside.
I would do the outside.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, yeah, let's just do both sides because, I don't know, it just kind of looks tacky when it's
unfinished. If it's not finished.
I hate that, you know, when it's not finished. When there's no weld where the weld should go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it always makes me nuts.
And then I think that I was just gonna probably do this side.
I wouldn't do that side.
Because the radiator sits in here. So I was just gonna like up that guy, you know, get all this stuff.
Yep.
And then just do these guys.
I'm into that. And then the rad's done, huh?
You want this side too?
Nah. All right, next up on the Altimaniac build, we're doing some plumbing. So got all my stuff laid out here. This is all XRP dry sump hose, which is very specific for dry sumps because you can see this little extra stitch in here. That's to show that these hoses have the internal steel wind in it, which means that it is more durable for dry sump vacuum. See, there it is. So see that little coil right on there? That is to keep this hose from wanting to crush under vacuum, because the dry sump pulls so much vacuum with the pump that you can actually collapse the hose, you lose oil pressure, and then you blow your motor. That's not good. So these are specifically for the dry sump system, which we started laying out, and these are the extra fittings for doing what we're doing now, which is the water. Running the internal lines, got the CNR rad back in the car, and we're running these lines in the back as well. So I got this cool little bulkhead that runs through the car. Made this one little line real quick, which that is the outlet from the pump into the bulkhead piece. And then we're going to make the bottom of the rad into the inlet of the water pump. So right there, short little line. And then this guy, which is going to be coming back from the motor, out that side, around under this line, up through, bang, into there. And that'll be all good. Inside the car, see, this is where it gets crucial because you gotta make sure you don't cross these lines. This bulkhead up here runs through the transmission tunnel into the engine. We'll run these two big snakes back to this is the other side of that bulkhead. And now looking through that other bulkhead up here, you can see we have, you know, the two XRP lines hooked up. Dylan made this sweet little bulkhead piece, which if you look on this side, you can see it actually splits into, the lower hose goes straight through, right? 16 to 16. The upper hose goes 16 into two 12s. And then these 12s are gonna run up into the backside of the head. Each head will come off and feed into this. And so we're just doing all the 16 stuff for right now. Get all this lined up, and then we'll be moving on to the dash 12 stuff next. So let us finish this hose. It will be sweet. We will make it fit. Everything will be great. This guy, slide that guy on there. And then now we come through and match the length, right? So these guys are gonna be like pushed up to around here, right? We want them to be nice and parallel together so we get a nice even fit. And then the way we cut these, take some blue tape, we'll actually lay a strip of blue tape down. Then we mark the blue tape, and we cut the blue tape. Start with a rough fit, right? Get it close. Get that guy on there nice and good. These guys laid in. This is the hardest part about making dual lines. Is getting it all to match.
I forgot to do the orientation of this before I took it apart. No breathing. So we got that guy burned in there, which is good, but I don't remember where this went. If it was over here, if it was over here, if it was right here. I don't remember. This guy, you know, because these guys twist. This is a V-band.
Oh.
So I don't remember where it was. I forgot to.
I thought it only fits in like one way. That's what Jimmy said. He said it had a very short. I think those two were like parallel to each other.
These big guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you can clock it because there's like a cone. It does go in one way, but you can like clock it.
Yeah. So they were pretty parallel to each other. I'll know once it's sitting in there. And so yeah, so I got my little lasso going on here. All this hose. So I like to use a bandsaw because it cuts through all the little fibers without tearing them. Take this guy off now. And now this guy goes back in the car. All right, I'd say we're pretty good. These guys run all through the car. They'll get some sleeving over them so that they pass any sort of tech. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll get some P-clamps on there once they actually get crimped on the ends, and we have the protective sleeve on there. And we'll like get them nice and parallel in that tunnel because I want to see them doing this kind of number, right? So we get like parallel in that tunnel and bring this one right up underneath it. You know, a nice flow. So that'll be the finish once we get them all crimped. But so that's looking good. Dylan's got the tank back in the car. Cool. Go from here. Hey Jimmy, look what came.
What did it?
Oh. It's a really big intercooler.
Is it gonna
really
fit?
I don't know, that one's really small. Turn it upside down. Whoa.
I got it.
Wow.
Look at this thing.
Whoa.
It's a pretty sick knife
That's a
job
pretty
on there.
nice job on there. All right, let's see if it fits. Yeah. Ooh, I'm into this.
Ooh.
I really like this.
What do you know? It fits.
Hey, what do you know? It fits.
Pretty
Look at it. Bang.
pretty looking good. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang. All right, next fitment. See if it fits in this car. You think I'm kidding?
I think it's too wide.
Yeah, that's what I want to check.
Or it's just perfect.
Or it's perfect. All right.
It's pretty dang spot on, actually.
Yeah. Well, it's more height. It's like a 12-inch core versus 10.
Yeah.
But it would be the other way around, of course. We'd
Right.
probably have to do the same here.
Single
Lift
out
it.
the top.
Yeah, take it off. Yeah, so this one will have to like be backdoor like this one is here.
Yeah.
And then this guy would just be like a 45-degree out the top. So we could use that and try and mock it up, but
Yeah.
like later when we get the manifold and we come back.
Good. Yeah, it is a 3. Yeah.
It's 3.5.
Yeah, it is. Right.
Yeah, it's 3.5. right, today is shop cleanup day. We've been clearing cars out, making some room in here. Just got a brand new fan. RTR.
Do it.
Juice it.
Wow, that's a lot more than none.
It's a lot more than none.